when a man shouting from the opposition bench finally stands up and say, I am the new president? And what happens when the people are tired of silence, long ruling, finally stands up and say, enough is enough, we are taking back? Now what happens also, my people, when the ruling party called the old system stands up and say, we are not accepting defeat, we are not going to give you victory, because victory is not by force, victory is by law. This is exactly what is happening in Cameroon right now, my people. Now, my people, I know most of us have been following up with the presidential election in Cameroon and the 2025 presidential election in Cameroon, and we have been seeing one or two things happening, and those are topping, those that are likely to win, and so on and so forth. Now, my people, there is this presidential candidate that stood up and declared himself as the winner. Yes, I call it a presidential candidate because we are still waiting for the outcome of the votes. And according to the government of Cameroon, it is only the National Election Body and the Constitutional Council that have the right to announce who the winner is, after this presidential candidate declared himself as the winner based on the results that has been all around. Now, my people, who are we talking about? We are talking about Issa Tchiroma Bakary. Issa Tchiroma Bakary recently came out, my people, in the open and stated out that based on the results that has been trolling around, he is the winner of the 2025 presidential election. All right, and now when he actually made this statement, a whole lot happened. People talked, the government also came out to state some things. But before we continue, my people, let's listen to him speaking, and then we'll come back from there.
Together, we will reconcile our nation, rebuild our institution, and open the path to a just, dignified, and fraternal future. In the coming days, I will share with you a detailed report of your vote by region, as compiled from the result publicly posted in accordance with Article 113 of the Electoral Code in polling stations across the countries and the diaspora.
Yes, my people, that is it. Now, before we take it up from there, my people, let's take a quick check in his background history. Now, my people, this Issa Tchiroma Bakary has once been in prison for about 6 years. What happened that he went to prison? According to research, my people, there was a fake coup attempt in Cameroon that stated that he was somehow involved, even though there were no clear charges against him. And now, because of that, my people, he was locked up in a prison in the capital city of Cameroon called Yaoundé, in a prison called Kondengue. Now, when he was locked there, my people, Issa Tchiroma Bakary, who came from this French-speaking part of Cameroon, decided to learn English while in prison. So while in prison, he decided that he is going to learn English because he knew nothing about English, since he came from the French-speaking part of Cameroon. So within those 6 years, my people, Issa Tchiroma Bakary was able to learn English. Now, my people, when he came out in 1990, and now in 1992, there was another presidential election which took place, and President Biya controversially won. And when he won, he appointed Issa Tchiroma Bakary as the Minister of Transport. Now, my people, even at that, later on in 2009, he still appointed this same Issa Tchiroma Bakary as the Minister of Communication. And while he was the Minister of Communication, he was also serving as the Minister of Employment and Vocational Training. Now, finally, my people, in 2025, he came out and said he wants to run in as a presidential candidate. He made his intention known that he wants to go in as a presidential candidate. My people, let me just quickly take you back to something. Why this man was serving as a Minister of Communication during an interview, and due to the crisis going on in Cameroon, he was being asked if there is any crisis in the English part of Cameroon, and he said there is nothing as such. There is no crisis going on in the English part of Cameroon. And because of that, my people, when he made his intention known in 2025 that he wants to become a presidential candidate, my people, he went to this same English speaking part of Cameroon, the same the same part of Cameroon where he stated that there was no crisis going on there, even though the world knows it was actually going on there. He went there to also do his campaign, carry out his campaign. Now when he went there, what happens is that he first of all apologized to the people. He said he was obliged to do this. He had no choice. If he had a choice, he wouldn't have said that. If he had a choice, he wouldn't have done that. He said he had no choice but to state that there was no crisis, there was no such thing as crisis. And now this man apologized to the people of that English speaking part of Cameroon and asked them for forgiveness, apologized to them, asked them to forgive him because he was actually ignorant and also he was under pressure to do so. And as soon as he said that, my people, these same people accepted his apologies and forgave him. Now my people, even at that, these people still did not bother with the words that were said years ago. These people decided to forgive Issa Tchiroma Bakary. Why am I saying so? Because based on the votes, my people, the two people leading is President Biya and Issa Tchiroma Bakary. If it's that these people never forgave him, it wouldn't have been so. In the English speaking part of Cameroon, it shows that results shows that Tchiroma Bakary has higher percentage, he has higher chances to win. This is to tell you that actually the people forgave him when he begged. 2 days after the voting, this man came out to declare himself based on the results that he got in different polling stations, different voting units. He came out to declare himself as the winner of the 2025 presidential election. Now my people, when he said that, the Minister of Territorial Administration, Paul Atanganji, came out to say no, this is not right. He wants him that he is not supposed to do so, that he is not supposed to come out and declare himself as the winner of the 2025 presidential election, that everybody should be calm, everybody should wait, because the only body that is responsible for announcing who the winner is the Constitutional Council, after collecting the result from the national election body ELECAM. So my people, that is what has been trending. To see a man that is bold enough to come out and say, oh, I am the winner. Now, according to what some people say, they are good with him. They are okay with what he said, coming out to say he is the president. Why some people are still saying, no, he was not supposed to say so. Now, according to him, he's saying so based on the result that has been trolling, the result that has been all around. The percentages has shown that he clearly wins the 2025 presidential election. Now, some people are saying he wasn't supposed to say so because this might put him in trouble. He wasn't supposed to say so. He was just supposed to be patient and wait until the results are announced. While some Cameroonians were saying, no, he has the right to say so based on the result. He has the right to say so based on the result. So, my people, let me know what you think at the comment section. What do you have to say about this? Do you think he was supposed to stay out to declare himself as the winner, even though the Constitutional Council that is responsible in announcing who the final winner is has not yet announced it? Do you think he was supposed to do so, or you think he wasn't right to do so? Let me get your opinion at the comment section. Thank you so much for watching. Do not forget to subscribe, like, comment and share. Here we do not just report news, we discuss and learn about it from the comment section. So do well to state your opinion. Thank you so much, and please do have a nice day.